Welcome to let's see, we're going to call this the shortest 1 hour late night talk show for the day. This will be our sixth session, and we've got a lot of the people running the cameras today. They're high school students that are here today helping us, and I've got Liz over here. You're the director of this today. You are,
yes, sir.
Yes, and we've got Matt over there on the sound, and they're both from Hutchinson Community Video Network. I'll get it. And my name is George. And I'm so happy to be here to be the host of this event because it's very special. I was telling earlier that I wasn't feeling very well last night, and I had a little episode between the first and second session. And since I was so close to go to the hospital, I went over to the hospital and I went to see my doctor. Now, he wasn't in right away. He was out to horning cattle. Well, when he came back to his office, then he looked me over, and he said, "Oh, George, you don't look good at all. You don't look good at all. You're going to have to stay in the hospital." I said, "Doctor, I can't stay in the hospital. I've got to go over to Ridgewater College where we are today. It's October the 28th, 2016. We got a couple shows. We got a couple 1 hour late night talk shows to put on, the fastest ones ever." And he said, "I don't know. I think I'm going to have to check you out, and you're going to have to go to bed." So he looked me up and down, and they gave me a room, and I was sitting there. I got to get over to the school pretty soon. The doctor came into my room. I said, "Doc, come on, lay it on me. What's wrong?" And he said, "Well, George, I just have to tell you, the last time we saw the same symptoms that you have, we had to destroy the whole herd." To destroy the whole herd. Turkey farmers would be a little concerned about that last year. There are a lot of turkeys. But anyway, and there's just so many things going on. In Ridgewater, going to school here, I've met so many good friends like Karen, the librarian. She's my security blanket. And then there's Terry, the counselor. And then there's Mrs. Youngdahl, the anatomy teacher. Yes, that was I enjoyed going. I am actually taking some classes at Ridgewater because you're never too old to learn. So listen, there's so much to talk to you about. I've got a couple students I'd like to introduce you to. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Michaela and Josh. I'm going to step right up here, and let's see. Michaela, what's your last name?
Dustin.
Okay, and Josh, what's your last name?
Stotts.
Okay, Scott, step right up here. So, that boy right there. And a handsome-looking devil he is in his name. You're very good-looking, too. And where are you from?
Gibbon, Minnesota, which is GFW High School.
Gibbon, Minnesota. I had a good friend, Kenneth Kent. There were two Kenneth Kents in that town from Gibbon, Minnesota. And where do you go to school?
Kimball.
Kimball! By the big ski,
Yeah.
Big ski
Powder
hill.
Ridge.
Powder Ridge. Wow, that's really interesting. Oh, wow. Well, listen, there's a lot of interesting things we could talk about later on, but let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit later on, but what type of talent do you have? Well, Josh, what type of talent do you have?
Art.
Art? You like art? Oh, that's good. I was good at art, too. I really liked colors and drawing. I still draw a lot today. Do you do any cartooning at all?
Oh, no.
Okay, I have a girlfriend, Josh. She's not very smart, but she's okay. I was talking to her about cartoons. I said, "You know what cartoons are, don't you?" "Yeah," she said, "it's the music you play on the radio in your car." Cartoons. That girlfriend of mine, you know what I call her? Josh? She's my little math book. She has so many problems. I have no answers. You'll understand that later on. Well, okay, here goes. And what do you like to do?
Well, my friends think I'm good at writing, but...
Oh, really? Okay, and do you like reading then, too, I bet?
Definitely.
You learn how to write better, and I'm a better reader now, too. I didn't read as much, but I really enjoy a good book right now. As far as music goes, Josh, can you play a musical instrument? Because I noticed a lot of talent in you.
I could if I tried.
I bet you could, and you set your mind to it, right?
Right.
That's right. And Michaela, do you play a musical instrument?
Yes, I do.
And what do you play?
The flute, the piccolo, and a little bit of the guitar.
And a little bit of the guitar. We've got Greg Muley.
Mueller-Liley.
Thank you, Liz. There we go. That's one for Liz. She's my. I have a little problem hearing. By the way, our little show today is sponsored by the Rattenstetter Funeral Home. You ever heard of the Rattenstetter Funeral Home? Here today, gone tomorrow. And when that happens, call Rattenstetter, okay? But, he also, Mr. Rattenstetter, what a talented guy. I went over to visit him one time. He had a couple extra hearing aids lying around, and so I got a hearing aid. This hearing aid is so good. I could hear a pin drop in Gibbon, Minnesota. I could hear a pin drop in Gibbon, Minnesota. It's the best hearing aid I've ever had.
What kind is it?
It's 1214. It's 1214. Anyway, well, let's start. Time goes by so quickly. I'm going to have you step up here, and Josh, a little bit over here. Now, right there, right, just like you know each other. Just there, it's there, right there. Okay, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a musical instrument, because I know you'll be able to play it just like that, okay? And I'm going to show you how to play it, and then we're going to play a song together, because every show needs a good band. We are going to be the house band, so hold on right there.
I'm kind of scared to see what he's grabbing.
Okay. Now, Michaela, what I have for you, this is called a slide whistle. You blow on that, and as you blow, you'll just like that, okay? Okay, hold that, and when I tap you on the shoulder, I want you to blow it right away. It takes 2 hands to play. And Josh, this is a very important instrument right now. This is called a farfel whistle. And you put your lips on there and blow. Okay, now hold on real tight. Don't hold down there. Hold right up there. Okay. Okay, now.
Did you say farfel whistle?
It's called a farfel whistle. Okay. Don't you believe me? You have to believe everything I say until my lips start moving. Okay. Okay. Now put your lips on there and let's try it once. Okay, Michaela, ready? Okay. Try it louder. Now a little bit louder. Very good. Have you done this before?
Yes.
A talented girl. Now, Josh, try the farfel whistle. Look, put a little more into it. There, that boy. You've done this before, haven't you?
No.
I can tell. Well, listen. Okay, now.
Sounds like my dad after bean night.
You do interesting things over there in Gibbon. All right.
I don't know the half of it.
Oh, really? And we'll have another show on that. You'll come back another night. Okay, here. Okay, so this is only 1 hour. The shortest 1 hour midnight, late night talk show. Okay, now when I tap you on the shoulder, you have to have your musical instrument right up to your mouth, ready to play. Okay, we're gonna try a practice one. Ready? Here goes. Ready? Got to be faster than that. Try again. Yeah, keep it right by your mouth. Okay, ready? Try it again. Very good. Good, okay. Okay, I think we're ready to go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the late night band with your host George and Josh and Michaela. Okay, are you ready? Don't do it yet, Josh. I know you're waiting. Not yet, Josh. Are you ready? I knew there was something missing, and not that we can't always improve. So in order to really look like a band, you should have been wearing these. Now, doesn't that look nice?
Oh, I get one
and,
too.
And,
Lovely.
And here goes. Oh, and doesn't that? Now that is really good. That is a band, a true band. And I say, you know what? In order to be a band, when you're in a band, you make big money. So I'm going to take your musical instruments from you right there. Can you see me at all there? You're hiding there? There. Oh, don't catch your nose. I'll take your musical instrument from you. And here is some big money. Your first big money by being in a band, a celebrity on the TV. Now, I'm going to take your hats, and I'd like to have you join me with some chairs right behind you. And we're going to visit a little bit about your life, okay? What brought you here today? And don't say the bus. Why are you here today, Michaela?
It's a field trip.
A field trip. Okay, what is your favorite class?
English.
You like English, and you said you wanted to be a writer, right? You like writing, and there's a good writer. I enjoy reading someone who writes well. I also enjoy someone who speaks well. Some people that they'll be talking on tours, or it's always fun. That's good talent. Are you a good speller?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't spell very well at all. I had trouble in school. I really had a lot of trouble in school. You know, I had a first grade teacher. Her name was Hildegard Schmeckpepper. And she was quite a nice teacher, but what happened is when she was just a small child, she got kicked in the head by a cow, and it crossed her eyes. It crossed her eyes, but you know, she made it through school. She became a teacher. She was my first grade teacher, and we could get away with murder in that class because, you know, her eyes were so crossed, she had no control over her pupils.
Oh, wow.
So that's something, but you know, we had a really good time. And Josh, what's your favorite class in school?
Math.
Are you good at math? Well, good for you. I'm not very good at math, but I heard there's some bunny rabbits that are good at math. Did you know that, Liz? There's some I knew some bunny rabbits that got married and they lived happily ever after. And it was a hair-raising experience. I guess it was after that. But I heard that they were very good at math because they loved to multiply. Rabbit loved to multiply. Do you know that? All right. Well, you know, we've got a guitar player over here. Greg is going to be playing in a few minutes for some entertainment. And I heard that he can play a 6-string guitar really well. I can see someone playing a 6-string guitar. But I also heard that he can play a 12-string guitar really well too. I don't know where he gets those extra fingers to play that 12-string, but that's something. I taught myself how to play the guitar, you know that? I did it. It took me 3 years to learn how to play the guitar. First 2 years don't count because I thought you had to blow it. I blew and I blew and I just not a sound at all. Anyway, so, well, listen, is there, you're visiting the Ridgewater School now. And what grade are you in school, Josh? 10th grade. How many years have you been in the 10th grade? Just 1 year so far?
Yeah,
very good. Pretty hard at your school.
Less than a year.
Wow. And what grade are you, sweetheart?
10.
10th grade too. Okay. And I suppose just 1 year for you too so far,
Less
right?
than 1 year.
Well, less than 1 year. Wow, that's really good.
It's only been like 2 months.
Really? And then when you finish school, where would you like to go?
Bible college?
Really? Okay, good for you. Where would that be at?
I don't know yet.
Okay, it's certain schools to choose from. Okay, and where would you like to go to school? Have any idea?
Not a clue.
You know, at your age, you are very young. If you have a little direction at your age, God bless you, because I didn't have that, and I tried a lot of different things. And you know, you got a whole lifetime to learn. You never quit learning. It's true. Henry Rattenstetter Funeral Home is sponsoring this show, and so we have to give a little hello to Henry. And he's not only in the funeral business, but also in the furniture business. And now he's picked up a new line of work. He's also in the taxidermy business. So he's covering the whole gamut of things. Remember when? Now, what's the motto from Henry again?
Here today.
Here. That's right. Let's all say it together. Here today and gone tomorrow. Paul Ratton, whatever Henry's last name is. Well, listen, it's so good to see you and meet you, and good luck on your life's choices, okay? Did you have a good time today?
Yeah.
This is show business. How do you like show business?
It's really funny so far.
It is. So really fun so far. Well, listen, you came out quite well. Congratulations, and I hope you do well, Josh, and nice to meet you. And, you know, now we've got a special guest, and his name is Greg Mueller. And he's Dutch. I had a couple people I was visiting with before you came, and one girl plays a lot of musical instruments. How did you start playing the guitar?
Well, I came from a pretty musical family. We'd get together at my uncle's or my mother's birthday, and everybody'd come and they'd bring an instrument, banjo, guitar, and my mother played piano. Everybody played, so I just kind of grew up with it. And I played trombone for a short while in grade school and junior high, but that wasn't really my instrument of choice. It was guitar. And I just kind of picked it up, and I'd sit at home and listen to 45 RPM records and just kind of pick up. You know, one of the first songs I learned was, I'm sure you kids have heard of Johnny Cash. Well, he always had a guitar riff that went like this. That was one of the first licks I ever listened, and I just put the record over and over and over and over till I figured out how he was doing it. And that's kind of the way it started for me. And I play totally by ear. I don't really read music. I hear a song on the radio or whatever, and I just sat down and I play it. And of course, the more you do it, the better your ear develops at picking it out. So that's kind of how I got started. All right, I'm just gonna play a little bit of just some licks and just some different stuff for you.
course. Thank you. Come step right up here. So you're such a handsome-looking guy. I'd like to share the stage with you a little bit. Thank you very much and for helping make this 1 hour, the fastest late-night talk show ever, a huge success. And we hope to see you in the future. And we want to thank the Rattenstetter Funeral Home for their money and their contributions to making this telecast possible. God bless, and we'll see you in the future.